Hi everyone. Um, Come on in. Hey Chris, how you? On tonight, guys, we're going to finish up listening to Michelle Loud give her story. Um, I definitely want to say, guys, that um, I'm definitely praying for her and that she is healing. Um, she's able to see her son. She's able to win this fight that she has. But hopefully everything will work out in her favor and she'll be able to have that relationship with her son. You know, she wasn't an unfit mother. She was just a mother going through something. So for Cora to play on her weakness like that, it bothers me. I wonder how many more people in the church um, prey on people that are in a uncomfortable situation or in a situation that you know that they're going through something. They play on them and they play on their children and take their children because yes, they can provide a better life for sure. Yes, they can provide a better life with the money that they have. But baby, ain't nothing like mama love. Ain't nothing like mama love. Ain't nothing like being with your birth mother, the mother that loves you, the mother that's what Michelle is doing, fighting for you. Ain't nothing like mama love. Hey Jamie Johnson, how you doing today, baby? Happy Sunday, everybody. Ain't nothing like mama love. I don't care what nobody say, no matter who your mama is and what kind of person your mama was or who people say your mama is. It ain't nothing like mama love. I don't care what nobody say. Ain't nothing like mama's love. And so, um, hold on just a second, guys. All right, y'all, I'm back. um, so it's nothing like I was stating, y'all. Excuse me. Um, it's nothing like mama's love. Hey, Trisha. Um, it's nothing like a single mother that's fighting for her children, especially when she went through. She wasn't an unfit mother, guys. Michelle was. I was listening. She did an interview with Larry Reed, and she said she was never unfit to provide for her children. She was just in a situation. Um, you already know, nigga Jennifer. Yes, be quiet. Oh, hey, hey, y'all. This is my mom, y'all. Um, BJ's Good News, guys. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my mom and give her listen to her content. My mom is a very godly woman, and she she gives a good word. So make sure you guys go subscribe to my mom, BJ's Good News. She's on YouTube. She's not on Facebook yet. Um, but anyway, hey Bree, how you doing? Yes, Jennifer girl. I had to fuss all the time, child. They, you know. But I'm gonna let you guys listen to the last like 30. Michelle went live again. It's part 3. Um, and she talked more about her issue. But I want to tell you guys, she did a interview with Larry Reed, and It's the same thing. We're finishing up Michelle Reed. Michelle Loud. Sorry. Michelle Loud's live about what she experienced with Cora Jakes Coleman taking her child. And y'all, we're going next Sunday. We're going to talk about, because or maybe tomorrow we're going to talk about how the Black church um how the Black church, like, they downplay situations like this that happens. How the Black church turns a blind eye to sexual abuse. How the Black church turns a blind eye to physical abuse and people money laundering and getting over in the church. We need to stop turning a blind eye to it. And open our eyes to the truth. God is about righteousness, and in righteousness is RIGHT, right. So when we are in God's church and we say we love God, we have to be right, and we have to speak truth. So with me saying that, is like, I feel as though what Cora did to this lady was not right. It was not right what she did to Michelle. You don't prey upon people at their darkest hour. You don't do that. And that's just coming from the heart. I would never prey on someone and take advantage of someone at their darkest hour in life, or their darkest moment in life, where they're vulnerable the most, when she's going through postpartum and she's going through a separation from her boyfriend at the time. Everybody turning your back on them. Cora, Bishop TD Jakes' daughter. She, you may have to watch the other two previous lives, Bree. Two, Cora Jakes Coleman. She allegedly, basically, took this young lady named Child. Her name is Michelle Loud. Her son name is Jason. She took her son while she was going through postpartum. She's supposed to be her friend, the son's godmother, and was saying, hey, while you're going through what you're going through, hey, I'm just going to be there to support you. But she done fell in love with this woman, baby, and then took it, basically. Yeah. And then I'm going to tell y'all this, too. I was looking at their YouTube page, and it's very funny that they made, maybe 2 weeks ago, they did a YouTube video that says, it's something in this word of, just because you birth a child doesn't make you a mother. And I'm like, that there's facts to that, but it's shade to that too. No. That's a lie. Because even in Cora's Instagram, she's lying, because in Cora Instagram, she posted a picture of Jason, and Michelle is all in them comments. I swear to God. If you go to Larry Reed's live, if you watch Larry Reed, he shows the pictures, because I don't feel like going back and looking. If you see the pictures, you'll see that this woman preyed upon her friend. I'm just saying. No, she did not. She's trying to get the case unsealed so she can show how they illegally took her son and put her under duress to sign over her rights while she was mentally incapacitated. With that being said, mentally being incapacitated is she mentally wasn't processing everything. They did it to her while she was in postpartum depression after having her child, basically. Yep. So you know what I'm talking about. And I was trying to get into it, but it was a lot of self-absorbed things. It really didn't teach me anything. Um, but y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and play this. I want you guys to listen to it, and let's finish out Michelle's story. Um, but I definitely want to say this. Um, I stand with Michelle. And if you guys stand with Michelle, please share her live. You don't have to share my live. Go to her live and share it. And share her story and get it out. Because this could have been any of us in this situation, especially a mother, a single mother, that, man done walked out on you. The family his side of the family want to deal with you. And she basically was left to do what the best she can for her children. And she's doing that. It's okay, Mom. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it, guys. Listen in and tell me what you think. I'm gonna take myself off the screen.
I tell you this, my thumbs don't let me allow and cry my eyelashes off. I'm hoarse. I just came to say a couple more things. Number one, I didn't just start speaking up. Okay? I didn't just start speaking up. I've been speaking up since 2016. Nobody would listen. Nobody was tuning in to hear what I was saying. Nobody was listening. Nobody was listening. I've been speaking up and speaking out since 2016, and nobody will listen to me. I'm not speaking up and speaking out now because of what's going on. That's only natural for me to feel some way when my child is in the home. Okay? First of all, I have been messaging these people privately for years. Okay? Let's get that clear across the board. I have been messaging these people for years, privately, emailing, reaching out to other people that know them that can get in touch with them. Haven't known where Jason lived or nothing like that. So I'm not just saying something now. People are just now listening because of what's going on with Brandy. I'm not beating no horse while it's down because I've been trying to rectify the situation behind closed doors. And one thing I'm not going to do I'm not going to be played with anymore. You either going to come with the truth and come correct or don't come at all, because otherwise I'm going to keep on fighting. The only way I know how, baby. The only way I know how. I'm not going to deal with anything that's not honest, that's not truth, that's not right. And yeah, it's three sides to every story. They side, my side, and the truth. But my side going to align with the truth because that's what I walk in every goddamn day. That's what I talk in. That's how I live. I live a life of truth, honesty, and integrity every motherfucking day. So anything that come out my mouth is going to be the motherfucking truth. I didn't wait years to say anything. I didn't wait years to say anything. I said it in a moment. I said it while I might not have been as vocal because I was trying to handle it behind closed doors. Because I just could not believe people that I've known since I was 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, all the way into adulthood could do me this way. I wanted to believe that somehow this person will see what their actions and what they've done has caused. And there will be some form of reconciliation. But reconciliation can't happen without truth, baby. Reconciliation can't happen without truth, baby. You have to be honest in order to be reconciled, okay? Since y'all saved people, let's go there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go there. Saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost church going people. Since y'all want to go there, when you are committing yourself to Christ, right? You have to come and repent all of your sins, correct? Amen. You have to be honest with yourself.
Yes, Lord.
Right? And
yes,
you got to be honest with Christ, right?
Amen.
To reconcile back unto your Father, right? That's how it goes, right?
Yes.
So why doesn't that apply in real life?
It does.
Why doesn't it apply in real life?
People just don't want to own it.
Ain't no meeting, ain't no sit down, ain't doing none of that. If you can't be honest, and I'm like that with anybody in my life, if you can't sit down and have an honest conversation about what the fuck you did and how it led for events to transpire, if you can't hold no accountability, if you can't hold no responsibility, there's no more of a reconciliation. And that's where it's at right now. I can own my part as I have, but I'm no longer letting other motherfuckers get away with not owning theirs and continue to keep my son away from me. Because I don't care what no motherfucking court system say. You got people that got court orders in place to this day and don't abide by them.
True.
Because it's for the greater good of the child.
It is.
So I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none. I wasn't a deadbeat mother. Never been in my life. Y'all coming, people talking about, oh, it seemed like because she was homeless. Yeah, I was homeless in the sense of not having a place that has my name on the lease or on the deed. But my kids were never in a place where they didn't have running water, they didn't have a light, they didn't have a bed to sleep in or a TV to watch, where they didn't have clean clothes, soaps to wash their motherfucking asses. They ain't never had to experience that, okay? They never had to experience homeless in a way of people think when you say homeless. Even if I was staying in an extended stay hotel, let me tell you, that extended stay hotel that I paid over $1,000 in a month's time to stay at had water, had a sink, had a kitchen, had a stove, had a table, had a TV, had 2 beds, had a phone line, had a bathtub, had a shower with the shower curtain, and came with towels and soap and shampoo and conditioner every motherfucking day. So say what you want to say. Feel how you want to feel. First of all, I'm such a private person. Number one, I don't even get on Facebook, Instagram, and make lives. I ain't did that since I was going to hair school. I don't even be on social media like that. I be behind the scenes looking. I'm not even that girl. I don't be checking up on what other people got going on because I got enough shit going on in my own. I got real shit going on over here. I got bills I got to pay over here. I got kids I got to take care of here. I don't have time to sit on the internet. But the truth is the truth. And this is all I'm gonna say at the end. And I'm not defending it no more, but I had to let it be known, because you got her people coming out talking about they was involved or they was around with certain events. Wasn't nobody, no, y'all, the people y'all saying that you wasn't there, baby. You wasn't there when they backed me in the corner. When Cora backed me in a corner at her husband's office and told me that if I didn't give them my son, that they was, I'm gonna demonstrate it to you just how she did it, and in the voice and in the tone she did it. I don't have no reason to lie. I've been dealing with this shit since 2016. I've been speaking up since the latter end of 2016. If you go check my receipts, baby, go down my timeline, baby. Go down my pictures, baby. Go to my Instagram, Micelle Loud, baby. Go there. Check the receipts. I've been speaking out. I've been saying something. I'm just getting louder. I'm just getting louder. That's all it is. I'm just getting louder. I am just getting louder because I'm tired. As I've stated, it has everything to do with what they have done to me and other people. Let's not get this misconstrued, because it's a lot of people saying a lot of shit. So let's set the record straight right now. My child was never in no foster care, no foster system, no adoptive system. My child was never in that. None of them were. None of my kids have been taken from me. Outside of Jason. None of them have. Outside of Jason. So let's be clear on that. I've never been a deadbeat mother. I've never been I've been the type of mama that, and I'm also the type of child's mother that most men pray for. Okay? Because I gave my kids, let me talk about my kids' dad, because I don't even talk about that. I don't never trash that man and whatever we done gone through. I ain't never trashed that man online on social media. Because one thing I know, two things for sure. If you give a man time to grow and to mature, he's gonna come back and make right what he did wrong. And that's exactly what the fuck he did. And that's exactly what the fuck he's doing now. So I would never trash any of my baby daddies on a national, on any type of social media. I don't care what they doing, and they ain't on child support. Damn. I don't get online to trash and to keep people while they're down. Y'all don't understand that I've been trying, like I said, I've been trying to fight this behind closed doors for years now. I've been making posts and statuses and uploads for years now. I've even left comments under their page, and you know what they do? They delete them. They delete them. For years. They tell me the reason why they won't sit down, and I have messages. I just haven't released them now. But I have messages, baby. I have messages. They told me they wouldn't sit down and have a meeting with me because they were scared of me, because of how passionate I am. But see, when you are a mother, and you have been a mother, and not just a mother, shout out to all the aunties and mothers that take care of children that they didn't have, or adopted parents that died. Shout out to y'all, but this situation is different. Okay, so don't take it out of context. I'm speaking on this situation. When you are a goddamn mama that has actually carried a child, went into labor, through all of those labor pains, push that baby out. Turn around and breastfeed that baby. Turn around and take care of that baby. You are going to be passionate like I am. When you're walking in truth, you're going to be. Some people are calm. I was calm. Now I'm up. Hello, good morning, good day. We're outside today. I'm up. I woke up today and chose to stand the fuck up. That's what the fuck I did. I woke up today and chose to say no more, no motherfucking more. That's what I did when I woke up today. It got everything to do with it. I woke up today and chose no more. If I was gonna say something just because of what's going on with Brittany, I would have said something at the beginning of this month when I found out. Because I didn't just find out. I just found out details, but I didn't just find out that man was arrested. I would have came out then. I woke up today because I chose no more. I'm not going to wake up another day feeling defeated because I feel like I don't have a voice when it comes to the pain and the hurt of what these people, what she has done to me, what her husband has done to me, and not being able to see my son, and not being able to talk to my son. I can't sit no more and privately try to contact people who are not even reading my messages, not even responding. I've left comments on Bishop Jake's sermons when he's gone live. I've left comments on there just asking, can you please reach out to me? I left comments on First Lady's lives. Can you please reach out to me? I've sent messages. Can somebody please reach out to me? Calm. Then he goes, hey, I am trying to contact somebody because I want to see my son. And me trying to contact Cora is not working. I'm not getting a response other than when her husband called me, talking for the both of them. Told me that he was going to set it up for me and Cora to sit down and talk. And that's when I told him, well, that's fine. We can sit down and talk, but everybody got to be honest. I never had to sit down. I never had to talk. That's the last I didn't heard from him, and I didn't even hear from her. And I was in my shop. So that was probably 2019. 2018, 2019. Nothing. So I'm not lying. I'm not faking no tears. I'm not conjuring up or concocting a story for views. It's not because it's convenient, because of what they're going through. Oh, it's because it's the truth. It is the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. That girl had me sign all kind of NDAs. Like, it's the truth. If somebody is willing to speak out regardless of the NDA, that should tell y'all that it's the truth. Because, you know, if I don't act in fear, I'm never gonna act at all. I'm going to keep trying to fight this thing behind closed doors and not getting no help, and more victims, more and more victims, more and more victims, or previous victims are going to continue to sit and wallow in the same stuff that I had to sit and that I'm having to sit and wallow in because they're scared. Thank you, Adrian. I've been speaking on this for years now. Just to clarify, the naysayers and the doubters. And just to clarify, she got the people speaking for her in comments. Just to clarify, you steady got people speaking for you and still ain't reached out to me. You steady got people speaking for you and still have not reached out to me. I'm not going nowhere. I'm here, baby. I am here. I am here. I'm not going nowhere. These victims are not going nowhere. These people are not going nowhere. We're not going nowhere. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We're not. I'm not going to stop telling my story. I've been telling my story for years. I've been asking for help for years. I've been messaging lawyers for years. I've been messaging them for years. It's not right. And everybody should be for what's right. It doesn't matter how you feel about a person. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And you can't argue with that fact. What's right is right and what's wrong. It wasn't right. It wasn't right. And I go through my emotions of being sad and emotional and crying, to being angry, to speaking in the tone that I'm speaking in, because it's a range of emotions to people that want to leave idiotic comments. It's a range of emotions that goes on. Sometimes you're crying. Sometimes, you might laugh from a memory. Sometimes you're angry and infuriated. Like, it's a range of emotions. I'm all of them. I'm all of them. I'm all of them.
That's a good question.
You probably did. I don't know. I ain't really been talking to nobody because I am just so outdone. How people, I am just so outdone about people. I'm so outdone about them. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say in the comments and whatever have you, and that's fine. You want to be entitled to your own opinion, but I'm stating facts. I'm stating facts. I'm stating facts. It ain't right. It ain't right how people of power.
That's true. Don't say it, baby. Don't say it.
That shit is mind blowing. How people of power can control a narrative, have reign in courthouses with judges, with lawyers. It's amazing. It's amazing how they do that. Like, I don't know how they do that. So I just wanted to clarify that. Clarify that I wasn't a deadbeat mother, wasn't a deadbeat parent. I was literally dealing with postpartum depression. Another thing I want to say, I'm like, well, she probably was dealing with postpartum depression before Jason. And if I did, I was still dealing with postpartum depression after Jason. So if I was dealing with it before and I didn't receive the proper help or the proper treatment and I dealt with it after Jason, wouldn't that make matters worse?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that make my mental state unstable worse? I swear people need to think before they speak, before they comment, before they say anything. That would make it worse. Because it's a problem left untreated.
True.
That's common sense. Thank you, Vanessa. Everybody that knows me and that has been around me and that has met my kids, I'm all in their business. I'm all in their business. I'm all up in through their business. Just like my mama was me, just with a little bit more understanding. With a little bit more grace. But I'm all up in their business. Anybody that knows me knows that When it comes to my children, I will cut you off. My kids take precedent over everything, anything. I will stop talking with you, stop talking to you behind my kids. If I feel like you ain't, you're gone. I am a mother, okay? And I have had support. Yes, I have had support. I have had a support system. Yes, my mother has helped me. My aunts have helped me. Even my uncles have helped me. My brother has helped me. My sister has helped me. And their dads are helping. So if you wonder how I did it, that's how I did it. That's how I did it. Even while I was going through what I was going through. That's why I did it. And I continue to say, I will take accountability and responsibility for what my part, but I'm not taking accountability or responsibility for my child being taken. I'm not doing that. And you can't get me to do that. I'm going to take accountability and responsibility for not being in the right state of mind to see what was going on. And I'm going to take accountability and responsibility for not moving faster. I'm going to take accountability and responsibility for giving people the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to take accountability or responsibility for even trusting myself back in that situation when this person had already showed me who they were in 2007 and in 2008. That's what I'm going to take accountability for. But I'm not taking accountability for no manipulation, no coercion, not putting me under duress, not none of that. And to clarify this as well, people saying, well, how did this happen? How did that happen? Baby went coercion. Basically, you are forcing somebody to do something that they don't want to do. That's under duress. Look it up. Okay? That's how. I was bawling my eyes out when I was signing my rights because I didn't want to do it. I told her that I didn't want to do it. I told her that I didn't want to give my baby up many times before. When and what I said was she offered me money and I did not take any money. And I have a message where she has confirmed that I did not take any money from her. She offered me money and I did not take it. What part do y'all not understand? I did not take the money. I did not take the money because I never wanted to give my child up. I needed help. I needed help. I needed resources. I needed guidance. That's what I needed. Not for somebody to take my child because they feel that the environment is not safe. Well, the environment is not safe for one child. It's not safe for all of them. You didn't try to take all of them. You just tried to take one. So let the truth be told. Let the truth be told. And just to let y'all know, I'm not in that state anymore, baby. My children have a house that they come home to in their own rooms. Okay? On a nice side of town with all the bougie people. You know, I'm not there no more and I haven't been there in years. Okay? I've been picked myself up by the bootstraps and kept on trucking. Because my mama didn't raise no loser. My mama didn't raise no quitter. My mama didn't raise no simp. My mama didn't raise no wussy. My mama didn't raise no none of that. My mama did teach me how to survive. That's what she did teach me how to do. How to work hard and how to survive. My mother did teach me that. So I kept going, I kept pushing because I understood at some point it went off and I understood that what's temporary is not permanent. What's my current is not my conclusion. All I have to do is keep going. All I have to do is keep pushing. All I have to do is keep walking. All I have to do is keep getting through the process, getting through the journey to get on I probably would have been further along. But instead of giving me the resources or making the resources available or helping me like I should have been helped, you sneak and connive to take my son. That's the difference. Because once I got the resources and the help that I need, baby, I'm flourishing. I'm flourishing. My children are flourishing. So let's just be real. Mm-hmm. I will be producing receipts. I will. Because I will.
Give me a second.
Will. And everything from the top, because nobody wants to respond. Nobody wants to reach out to me. Nobody wants to speak to me. I cannot sit and be quiet. I cannot sit and not say anything no more. I cannot just keep letting this shit go and sweeping it under the rug. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sitting here, every day I take my kids to school and I look back and I see 4 of them riding with me. And I'm always thinking about Jason. Do you know how hard that is? And they want to say, well, you made your choice. You made your decision. No, I was forced to make that choice. I was coerced to make that decision. I was put under duress when the decision was made. Even we can all go to the second day of trial when the lawyer presented the evidence of me smoking a cigar. Took advantage of the fact that I didn't know the law like a lawyer would know the law, to know what to say or what to do to force me into the agreement that was better for them, conducive for them. So let's just be real. Now, that's the only thing I'm about to clarify. I'm not clarifying nothing else. When I come out again, y'all gonna know, because I'm gonna post the receipts then. I need some help. I need a lawyer. I need for people to share this story. I need people to tag whoever they need to tag and make sure it's going to be 3 lives. 2 I did earlier, the one I'm doing right now. Because they need the whole story. Because people are commenting and saying things based off a 7-minute clip or a little clip. But they need the whole story. They need the whole story. They need the whole story. Because I'm not out here just bashing somebody because they already down. She been kicking me down and kicking me while I'm down for years. And if I wanted to do that to her, I could have been did that to her. It ain't got nothing to do with that. But everything to do with I am tired of reaching out and nobody is saying anything to me and then calling me a liar. Telling me I'm lying, telling me I'm not telling the truth, gaslighting the truth, or trying to make me feel like events that transpired and happened didn't happen. Oh, no. I'm sick of that too. People stepping up, talking on their behalf as if they know facts when they don't.
Okay.
They still blinded. I'm no longer blinded. I see clear. The smoke has settled, and I see clear of how they preyed on my vulnerability.
Thank you.
And I've been seeing this since 2016 leading into 2017. I've been saying this and I've been speaking up ever since then, and nobody has listened. So I hope somebody is listening now. I need a lawyer that's not afraid. That's what I need. A lawyer who cannot be bribed, who cannot be paid off, who's not afraid to get their hands dirty and do the work that's required when dealing with these people. That's what I need. I need somebody that's going to fight for me, fight with me, and fight for other women that have gone through this. That is not afraid to be a voice when I need to shut the hell up and be quiet because I may say something I don't need to say. I need somebody, I need a ride or die lawyer. That's what I need. Point them my way. Send them my way. Because like I said, I'm not letting up. I'm not letting up. I'm not letting up. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving in. I'm not throwing in a towel. I'm not letting up. I'm not letting up. I'm not letting up. Do you hear me? I am not letting up. I am not letting up. I'm not letting go. I'm not being quiet. I'm not being silent. I'm not getting off the nets. I'ma stand on them. Because I got truth walking with me on one side. I got honesty walking with me on the other side. I got wisdom walking in me in the front. And I got integrity covering my back. So baby, I'm going to march. Do you hear me? And I'm going to keep marching. And my kids going to march too. Because that's their brother. And my mama going to march too. Because that's her grandson. And my sister gonna march too because that's her nephew. And my brother gonna march too because that's his nephew. And my auntie's gonna march too because that's their nephew. We ain't letting up. We ain't letting up. And whatever costs, run that shit. Run that shit. Run that shit. Run that shit. Because I ain't letting up. This is for every soul that has been broken by the church. It's for every woman that has been taken advantage of by the church. This for every family that has been destroyed by this church. I'm not letting up. This is for me. This is for my seeds. This is for my legacy. This is for my son. I will not, I shall not, I cannot, I ain't gonna let up. Now run, tell that. Run and tell that. And y'all know how to get in contact with me. Jake's family, y'all know how to get in contact with me. And that's all I'm gonna say about it.
Well, y'all, that's the end of the live. I'm gonna drop Michelle's Facebook page. Make sure you guys, y'all go on Michelle's Facebook page, tag whoever you think can help her, and so she can get some help. This young lady needs some help, y'all. So you know what I'm saying. If you can't do anything else, share her story. The point of all the 3 lives was to share her story. Because can't nobody tell someone's stories unless they tell it. And this is her way of telling the story. So I definitely wanted to play all that out. I know that there have been some long lives, but Michelle was telling her story. And my heart goes out to Michelle. Every time I see her cry, and whoo, it just breaks my heart in million little pieces for her because a mama love never dies. Let me tell y'all that. You know what I'm saying? If you love your child, if you want your child, a mother love never dies. And do what you all can to share this live for Michelle live. Don't share my live. I'm just getting her story out. But go to Michelle's page and share her live and get the story out for her. And tag whoever to her story so she can get a good lawyer to get her baby or to have a relationship with her baby. It's gonna be a tough fight. It really is. It's really going to be a tough fight for her due to the fact that of the signing over of parental rights and all that, and um, and all the lies, and because they're a prestigious family and things like that. But one thing about it, right is right and wrong is wrong. If you hold on, y'all, let me cut that off. I got to go get that blowed out. Anyway, right is right and wrong is wrong. And if you never know who has this ain't probably the first mother that don't went through this or been wronged by the church. And it's sad that the church turns a blind eye or don't hold their people accountable when people are wrong. And that makes it looks make people turn and the sad thing about it, it makes people want to turn away from God. And that's what we come to, that's what people come to the church to do. It's to praise God. It's not there to worship Bishop T.D. Jakes just because he's a prestigious pastor. Let's just keep it real. Or because they speak the Bible from front to back. It's plenty of pastors that know the word and speak a good word. But if you want to do anything, get on a good leadership. Get on to somebody that's gonna want to save your soul so you can go to heaven. Give you the right words to say and let you reference the Bible and hold themselves accountable and have some kind of integrity. Just because they are a prestigious name does not mean that they are righteous because God is righteous. And like I said earlier, God is for RIGHT, right. So if you haven't done anything, guys, go share Michelle's story. Don't share my life. Share her story. That means go to her Facebook page and share her story. I don't have to have the credit because one thing about it, this is a single mother that's trying to have her relationship with her son, and her son was taken from her at her darkest hour when she was going through something. Think about all the people that have been manipulated and taken advantage of at their darkest moment in life when they're going through something. They're looking for a friend and they just take advantage of them because of the fact of who they are and they feel like they know that they can. And you sit there and trust in them to do the right thing and they do everything but opposite. It's like it does make you want to turn away from God. But one thing, God ain't never left us. And we can't fault God for humans. Even though these people get up here and get behind the pulpit and speak a good word, they are still human. They are listen, they are still human. And they will fail you. Do not hold these people that are prestigious, that have a good name, that make all this money, because that's what it's about. Don't let them fool you. They are still they are still human and they will fail you. Um I definitely want to drop my link, guys, because it's almost my hour. I said I was just gonna only do an hour tonight. It's been a long 2 days with getting the story out for Michelle. Because if she's listening, Michelle, we stand with you here. Um, and we wish nothing but happiness for you and reconciliation with your son. Um, this is the link, guys, to the if you want to come up and if you want to say something, there is the link. I definitely want to give you guys the opportunity. Let me just put that on both. Um, I thank you. Chris. It's just amazing. And then, all the people that have been commenting saying that they're not surprised. It's sad. It is so sad that a lot of people in this world now are not surprised about people how people are in the church, and how people that say, "Hey, I have this love for God. God called me to do this for you and do this for you," and then they snake you. Some people in my comment section was saying that they were not surprised, and that's sad, because one thing about it, God didn't put us on this work to snake one another and take. We're supposed to love one another, help one another, give to one another. I just don't get it. Y'all better stop holding these people that are prestigious, that got a big name, like they're so holy. We see what it's like and what would happen. Cause baby, one thing about it, money is powerful. This is what I told somebody. They was like, it's gonna be hard because of who they are and all the money they got. I said, yeah, they got money. Yeah, the money is powerful. But God is powerful and almighty, because I've seen God work many situations out. And you can't say nothing but that was nothing but God. That's who you have to trust in. You can trust in man all you want to, but you better get your trust in God, who's all powerful. That is supernatural. That's supernatural kind of powerful. That's what you need to believe in. Money don't do nothing but create more problems. And you got to hide it. It's the more and more you pay people to hide your shit. Excuse my language. The more and more you pay people to hide your shit, the more money you got to pay out. Trust me when I say that. And see, ain't no telling how much money Cora got to throw out to try to cover this shit she done got herself in. But one thing about Michelle, she ain't being quiet, and so she gonna have to come with it. But she gonna try to do her best to shut her up. But I hope Michelle keep fighting for her child. Um, Trisha said, "Damn it, stop being so quick to forgive and still having relations with certain people." Right. I have made a decision that once you snake me, I'm done. I have made that decision. Ain't no use to. You have to call a spade, and that means when people have wronged you, when people show you who they are, believe them. No matter. I read a text message. Oh, Monica, blah blah blah. Child, please. It's over and it's done. That's it. That's all. That's how you have to be. You can forgive people, but you have to also know that they ain't worth your time. That you can forgive and move on, but you don't have to serve that. That you don't have to keep that relationship. You can move on from that relationship. You really can. Um, I and protect your peace at all times. I hate that Michelle was. I'm gonna be honest. I just hate that Michelle was preyed upon like that. And like I said, I was watching Larry Reed um video, and this was the first video he came out. He had talked to Michelle. Larry Reed had posted several videos, being pictures from Instagram. If y'all go back, I'm not going back all the way down her timeline, but back in 2014 when Cora started posting this baby, she said that she was watching this baby. She fell in love with Jason. She did. Um, yeah, man. Whatsoever a man sows, that he shall reap, and it is time that what has been done, uncovered in the dark, shall be uncovered and publicly revealed. Amen. We profess that when one or two are gathered, we claim that in the name of Jesus. Um, if y'all go down Cora timeline back in 2014, you're gonna see her post hashtag mom hashtag. At one time, she was saying she was the aunt, and somebody had this baby for her. It was all kinds of I'm scared to play Larry Reed stuff, so I ain't gonna touch it. But if y'all go watch Larry Reed first video from like a couple of days ago, not tonight, because Larry Reed went live today, but 3 days ago, Larry Reed, and I know a lot of people know Larry Reed, went live and he talked to Michelle, and then he had went on Instagram and he posted the picture that people sent to him, and Michelle, and Cora had pictures of Jason, and the reason why she was so open to keeping that baby because it was already professed in her mind that she was gonna do what she was gonna do. She got attached to that baby. She got like Larry Reed said, obsessed with that baby, and she made Jason hers. And she was gonna do all what she can to move whatever mountain or do whatever to keep. Because Michelle was explaining to Larry Reed that she was working like when she was working 12 to 14 hours a day, and sometimes she didn't call. She might have been tired and wasn't able to go see him when she's supposed to. But yeah, you still don't. Yeah, what I'm saying, so she can get on her feet and try to get herself together for her kids. Her kids were never in foster care. None of that. People need to stop lying. That woman kid wasn't in no foster care. Um, and she was basically saying that she used to keep her for her so she can get herself together. And then all this transpired. So my thing is, were you her? You wasn't her friend at all. You was there because you was open to taking this baby due to the fact that you had made it up in your mind that he was gonna be yours. And and then for this to transpire about the husband, um, the husband continuous sexual abuse. I see why Michelle is worried. And I see why Michelle is scared. I see why Michelle want her son. Because at the end of the day, I'll be mad as hell if you don't sit up here and they said that my son was more safer with you. And this man has been sexually abusing children under your care. But see, you knew this back in January. This is what God telling me, and this is God love right here. Because I just gonna put this up in my mind. This is what I'm thinking, y'all. Just bear with me. If you thinking what I'm thinking, just say amen. Cora knew what was gonna transpire back in January. That's why she had to get herself away from the situation. This is what just don't transpire in my mind and what God telling me to say. She tried to get herself away from it because she knew that this was gonna happen. She knew Michelle was gonna come for real when this baby, when this man was found out. Because I look back all last year, portraying the role. Then it's something about a swimsuit video. Then all of a sudden you're getting divorced. And I'm looking at this man that she's with. And I ain't no judgmental person or nothing like that, but he don't fit the mold. Not for her. Mm-mm. And it was just something about his aura that I was like, was a bad vibe. And then to know that she got on there and said that she was worried about her and her kids' safety, that was her way of setting it up because she already knew he was doing something inappropriate to the children, allegedly. I'm just thinking this out. So she have to get the narrative back. She got to take over the narrative. She probably got Olivia Pope somewhere that telling her to take control of the narrative before it get bad. Because they knew this was coming. So she had to divorce him and take control of the narrative. Um, I do believe that. I do believe that she divorced him because she knew what was going on. And she had to take control of the narrative and she divorced. She divorced him for it to take control because she didn't want to be in the same level that he is. Because, but I feel like this: if you allowed it, if you knew, if you said nothing, maybe she was being abused too. Um, then you are held at the same standard to me as he is. That means is you are just as culpable for doing that, to allowing that to happen to those children, just for being his wife. And see, she wanted to get away from that because she knew this was gonna pop up. Hey, this is me just thinking out loud. I might be wrong, but she ain't divorcing for no reason. They want to be private about the matter. They probably say inconsolable differences or whatever. But I'm thinking she didn't divorce him for no inconsolable differences. She knew shit about to hit the fan. This was before the allegations. She got on Instagram, said her and her husband was um, divorcing. And then she put out another statement saying that she was afraid for her and her children's safety. You see, she had to take back the narrative because of the victim role she got to play to keep these children. Because who would want you know the state will look at that, right? Y'all know the states will look at that if you had a sexual predator in your house and you sitting up here and allowing a sexual predator to sit up here and touch your children, touch these children that you done adopted. They were better off with their mama. I'm just saying that. Think about it, y'all. She took her narrative back in January, but we just not figuring this shit out. Look, watch how people move. That's why, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Because she did post another post saying so she want to make herself the victim in this situation. She don't want them children taken because they can be taken. Because this man sat up here and touched these children, then they're going to take a look at her too. Trust me, I would. Wouldn't you? Like, you allow these children to be touched. You allow these children to be touched under your care. Right. And then she get on Mother's Day, she get on there, oh, I'm a single mother and this and this and this and that. But you would have been with him if he never would have touched them children. But see, you know you got to save your family name. I'm just gonna be honest. So you have to take the narrative and make you seem like you're a victim just as well as these children. Y'all better recognize people and how they move. I think 12 years. 12 years, but he's a so-called, he was hey Q, how you doing? um I think 12 years, if I'm not mistaken, y'all. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I think when I was reading for 12 years, they had some kind of extravagant wedding. Okay. Well, enjoy your vacation, Q. I'm jealous, honey. I'm in Jamaica in my mind with you. Yes, him and her are. Both of them is. This is the sad part about it. But see, she got to play the victim role. Child, you know you gotta get back to your children. You know you gotta get back to your children. Look, I need a Jamaica vacation, just a mom life vacation. But oh, I bet you it is nice. Make sure you do a video and vlog it. Look, vlog it, so we can see what all you done, honey. So we can see all you and your husband has done. Um, but y'all, this is sad. This is a mess, and I pray that Michelle comes out on top. It's gonna get ugly before it get better. But I truly do believe that it'll get better for the. You have to look at it for the greater good of the child. That with me saying that, that means better good of Jason. Jason, if he wants to have that relationship with his mother, let that man, let that young man, that little boy, have that relationship with his mother. Okay, love you too. Y'all be careful. Okay, okay. She said she got one time to mess up and then it's over with. I'm going to Jamaica, me and the children. But um, but yeah, y'all, we have to recognize the patterns. This, you know, I truly do believe that it's gonna be a lot. But I do believe that this mother has a fight, but she does need a very, very, very good lawyer. And as well, let me just say this, child. I do believe what she's saying because, dude, when that young girl, the little 13, because the baby is 13, the girl, ain't no telling how long he's been touching on that baby. I bet you he started touching on her when she grew some breast and had a little butt. Sick, sick. I don't know if he allegedly. I don't know, but something ain't right. And then she's the youth pastor. Like that's I had to snatch my kids out the ministry. I would have to snatch my kids out of. She's the youth minister. Like I would have to snatch my kids out the ministry, and I would have to probably like side eye her. You allowed all that? You couldn't recognize all that? Be careful. Be careful. Um, yeah, I'm about to get out of here, but I definitely want to come on here and tell you guys that this is just Michelle's story, guys. I do stand with her. Anything else comes out and she puts anything else out, I will bring it to you guys. But we do need to have a conversation one night, and I'll probably do it sometime this week about the black church and how the black church sweep everything under the rug and not address allegations such as sexual and physical abuse and corruption. They just want to just have a blind eye to it. Just don't talk about it. Just sweep everything under the rug. We can't do that because that's how people end up in when they get older. These young girls that get touched inappropriately, you know what they turn to? The ones that and I'm gonna be quiet after this. The ones that get touched inappropriately, the ones that are raped and those things. Y'all know what they turn to once they leave the church, when they're grown and able to leave the church. Y'all know what they turn to? Drugs. Heavy drugs. You know why? To keep their body numb from always remembering the trauma that they went through when someone that considered themselves a grown ass man touching them inappropriately. I don't care how much money somebody has, still, and what type of name they got. If their children has been sexually abused or any kind of way like that, usually 9 times out of 10 they end up being an addict. Anyway, um, that's all I have for tonight, y'all. I know I can go on and on, but that's all that I have for tonight, guys. Tune in tomorrow. Um, I got some stories I got to cover that I supposed to cover last week that I got to cover tomorrow. So this was for here was more important because we had to get this story out. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. If you're new to the channel, we welcome you here to say and have a respectful dialogue. We all here just for that. And to get the stories out that what needs to be talked about. So if it's something that y'all want me to talk about, please email me. This is my email. Let me get it up. If it's something that you know what I'm saying that's like, hey Monica, this is a light that needs to be shined on, that is my email. So y'all have a good night and I'll see you guys on tomorrow.